Well, hello and welcome, everyone. I am your family neighbor Herd, Dungeon Master Peter. Today is a Halloween special! Yay! I've been hyping up this Halloween special for quite some time, and hopefully I can deliver. We have 5 of my 6 players. 1 is on their way, which is Rachel, who plays Nonagon. And when she gets here, I know I had a nice, lovely burp when that happens. Unfortunately, Senguine will not be joining us today because work demands he be there. We will have May-Ighe, who is played by Travis, here until 10 o'clock, and we'll most likely wrap up around 10:15, 10:30. That being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into it with character introductions. For those of you who haven't seen our work before, this is Path of 2, which is slightly based off of the Hold of the Dragon Queen and Tolis. This is 3.5 and 5e kind of mixed together scenery. So let's go ahead and start from my right, working all the way back to go ahead and tell who you are, who you play as, and what costume you're wearing.
I'm Yesley. I play Kor, who is a Fearbolg nature cleric, and I'm dressed up as a little gypsy. I jingle.
All right, next.
Hello, my name is Kyle. I play Thoror, the dwarf bard warlock, as we have just recently found out. And I am dressed up as a Slytherin student who is also not just a Slytherin student, but a head boy.
All right, next.
I'm Sarah. Hello. I play Iris, a tiefling bard. I am dressed as a Hufflepuff, but also a head girl.
She's a good finder.
Sometimes.
And
I'm Elliot. I play Leander Bayfinder. He is a Leonin fighter. He's quite the character, and I am dressed up as the Flash because it's the easiest to do.
and May-Ighe, go for it.
Greetings, adventurers. My name is Travis, and I am dressed as a lighting designer.
I thought he was gonna say.
And I'm playing May-Ighe. Please kill me. Oh, dear God.
Perfect. All right, and I'm obviously Peter, and who's dressed up as Gengar for a onesie. Yeah, onesies.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have my Chewbacca one. I have my Chewbacca one somewhere.
All right, so where we left off, our group was, I think we've discussed this already, but we'll do a quick little recap. They were fighting Thoror, who got really taken over by Cthulhu. The party was in great peril, but luckily for them, the Halloween special came into effect and saved them. So this is going to be greatly new to myself and players because I've never done this type of Dungeons and Dragons before. And during my specials, I always like to push myself as the Dungeon Master to come up with more creative ways. As you can see, there are no really computers out, not very many electronics, except for the phones will be allowed to be used when maps are available. Other than that, they can be on the table, that's fine and everything in case of emergencies. But other than that, they should be not really in use. May-Ighe is also going to be following those rules as well. And hopefully for our players, we can speak up loud enough so the mic can pick us up. Because that is my biggest worry. Because last time we tried this is our 3rd time trying this in person. I'm hoping it goes well. So, the group got kind of saved by a horde of pumpkins. Who each and every one of my lovely adventurers have got sucked into. And the last thing they heard was, "Welcome to Season's Greetings." Some of you may know that there is something on the whiteboard. We will address that shortly. Don't worry, you two, I have something for you two, pretty much a smaller version of that, so you guys can look at.
Oh, okay.
If you want to worry about that. So, here is this lovely intro. Hello, my Dungeons and Dragons players. Hello and welcome, my Dungeons and Dragons players, to the 2020 Halloween special. This special will be like no other. I will not be holding back, as in I will kill you. You will die, and your character will be permanently out of the game if you die in this special. So please make wise decisions, because the treat for me will be you be gone, the trick will be you be dead. That was very bad pound, and I'm sorry about that. I'm kidding, that was not written on here, I made it up. Just to let you guys know, there are a set of Halloween rules that will be applied throughout the whole month, but you don't get to know them. You have to discover them as we play. The good ones you find, you'll be rewarded. The bad ones you find, your party will be rewarded.
This is like Samhain all over again.
Alright, first we're going to go with the other second part of the intro. Sorry, I had another gap here. Welcome players to the Town of Season's Greetings. So this will be after you guys get done falling and it just goes black and kind of like a dream-ish. Welcome players to a town called Season's Greetings. This time of year, everyone in town is getting ready for the Halloween block party that will be taking place at the church on Friday night. Adults and kids still have to go to work and school, but everyone can't wait to get the spook on. I heard Mrs. Thompson is even baking her favorite Ruly Grab cookies this year. Father Norris recommends using the church this year since it can hold a lot more people than any of the other locations in town. There are also some events going on happening this week leading up to the block party on Friday night. And we will go over those as the days come. Unfortunately, Senguine's not here. He was the first one to get an introduction, so we will swap to the second person getting that lovely introduction, which is Thoror. So this is for Thoror. Thoror, you wake up in a very hazy. Your head hurts, your body aches. You feel all around you, and it feels like a giant metal contraption. Dope. You also feel soft, like pillows and blankets. And you're kind of like feeling around, feeling what feels like skin almost. And then out of nowhere, a big, bulky hand kind of like grabs your heel. What do? You can either A, attack it, B, tumble backwards, or C, tumble forwards.
I'm gonna tumble away from it, so whatever direction that would be.
That would be back.
Perfect.
Correct. So as you tumble back, you hit what looks like to be a door and kind of tumbles out of this contraption. Your vision hasn't fully returned yet. You're still in a bit of haze. And you hit this wall. It kind of like thuds. And as you kind of get your vision, kind of rub your eyes and hold your head, you notice that there's this van in front of you. Pillows line up. There's actually other people in this van. And you're in a garage. And the one who grabs you is like, Thoror, you're awake. Last night was wonderful. And you can see multiple heads pop up from the covers, the blankets, the pillows, and everything. From one guy and then 4 women. Just pop up and go,
I'm like, I must have did something good.
And as you kind of did that, some loud sounds come from your wrist. You look at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
Alright, you see that as Kyle, as a player, you know you have a watch on your hand. Thoror, you just have this contraption on your hand, and it says it's about 6:15.
I'm gonna look back at the people in the van and go, what is this?
It's your alarm. You have to go to work soon, silly.
Ha! Yeah, work.
This is why you don't take too many pills and alcohol at the same time. You work at a school.
Oh.
You're a theater teacher.
Ooh.
You have work at 8.
Okay. And where do I work again?
Season's Greetings High.
You wanna drop me off there?
Well, I think you need to take a shower and brush your teeth. And when the head goes, not if I can help it.
What is a shower?
They all kind of just look at you puzzled. Okay, well, I guess we're having an orgy in the shower. Let's go. So they take you
slowly taking clothes off, like.
so they take you through your house. It's a decently nice sized house. 1 or 2 bedrooms. You only see pictures of yourself. You see a television. To give you an example, your house looks mainly from the 70s and 80s. So end 70s, beginning 80s type house. They will get you to this room that has a toilet, a bathtub, and a shower. And turn it on, and water comes out as metal contraption. And they feel it, and they're like, oh, it needs to warm up.
Whoa. Do it again.
No, because it needs to warm up.
Do it again.
Oh, they turn it off. It stops. They turn it back on. It goes.
What is it?
It's a shower.
The hell's a shower?
Oh dear God, that's the last time we do what you want. Alrighty then. So Thoror's gonna take a shower. Nonagon showed up. Yay! So go ahead and move a little closer into frame.
I'm gonna move Sarah's stuff so you can.
Reason
Sarah,
I had you
I'm
on
taking
that
your
side.
dice with you.
Oh, Elliot.
So I'm moving your dice with you.
Oh, okay.
So we want to make sure we get. Rachel, who plays Nonagon, is here. And what are you dressed up as?
I am. Flirting with death. All the little crazy pickup lines.
That is actually very clever.
It's got links like you want to be my boo, it's a little ghost, and one is like you're sweeter than candy corn, and are you a zombie because you were drop dead gorgeous.
I greatly appreciate that, and it's lovely to finally meet you in person.
Oh yes, for sure. Tell people that.
Sorry, we'll edit that out maybe.
Maybe.
So we will actually. Great thing, Rachel is here because she's next. On this lovely thing. As Thoror has fun with the shower and he gets ready for work, we go straight to Nonagon.
Oh gosh.
So as you can see, Rachel, there's no electronics or anything. Anything you need, it should be on a table, from pencils, erasers, just little flashcards that you guys can write notes on. And if you want an actual big of paper,
and
let me know. And spookies.
I mean, I can use it.
All right. So Nonagon. You wake up and you go on a little autopilot here. So as your character, or as a player, you wake up in kind of like an office. Doesn't look like a normal office. It kind of has a lot of sports equipment here and there. You wake up, you just go to your desk, you see a bottle of bourbon, and you kind of take a swig of it. Then you make your way to the showers. Already naked, of course, because Nonagon goes commando. As you kind of just autopilot, turn on the shower and everything and kind of get dressed, you feel a slap on your ass. What do you do?
As Nonagon.
Yeah, so now at this point the autopilot has worn off and Nonagon is here.
Okay. Immediately going to try to whip my tail back and hit something. Whatever hit me. Immediately.
Alright, so as you go and whip your tail, you just whip your hit. You're not feeling your tail at all. And as you kind of shimmy your hip around to look at the person who slapped your ass, you see your lover there. Short little stuffy man, I do believe he was a dwarf, right? Short little stuffy man, beard and everything. He goes, hey sweetie.
Takes her breath away.
Last time I saw him, he was blood in the mud. Blood in the mud. Hi. Sweetie.
He goes to the shower next to your shower and turns it on because he doesn't want to stand in the cold.
I'm, probably gonna assume I'm dreaming. I'm gonna join him.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's what you're already doing, but hey, as you kind of look around, it's a giant shower with multiple heads everywhere, and you kind of look around and you see lockers as well. So shower and then lockers. He just, as he's taking a shower, and he kind of notices you keep looking at him. Just like, is he real? Is he real? Is he real? He goes, are you okay?
I mean, there's no doubt that Nonagon's just like reaching and like just pulling on his braids and just
Yes.
seeing how he reacts.
Okay.
Tugging on his nipples.
Pinch, pinch.
Just want to see if he reacts.
This was your idea to do it at the school, but, very bold of you.
What is a school? Where is school?
It's where you
school.
work. You're the gym teacher.
Do I hit people?
No! You shouldn't. Accidents do happen.
What are we doing here then?
Yeah, you invited me to get brown chicken, brown cow with you in your office.
No,
Late at
I
night.
mean, what am I doing at a school where I'm not hitting people?
Teach at the school.
Combat?
No, we're not into the olden days. No, you teach sports. You teach football.
What's football?
You get a pigskin and you toss it from one player to the next, and you go down the line.
What a waste of a pigskin. You're supposed to fry that.
Yes, you can, but we're not that far in the south.
We're pretty far south. We're the southern tip of the country. That's where we're from.
I'm from Nevada.
Where is Nevada? And I've never heard of Nevada.
We plan on going there for Christmas, but it's 2 months away.
What is Christmas?
Okay, this is the last time we mixed bourbon with what we were doing. But you should probably get ready for
Is
work.
bourbon a new kind of ale?
It's an alcoholic beverage, yes.
Must have drank a lot of it.
Well, there are all 3 empty bottles in your office, so yes, you might want to clean those up before school starts. Which you have about an hour before it starts. And
What am I supposed to do?
you teach, I'm assuming?
What am I teaching?
Sports. Physical education.
Well, good
Sometimes the body, depending on health reasons.
then. People don't know their own body?
Teenagers know.
I don't know anything except tiefling and dwarf. What am I supposed to...
What's a tiefling and what's a dwarf? So at this point, when you say
And
that, you kind of look... No horns.
Which is not necessarily a...
Bad thing.
Well, it's not necessarily something she's unused to. That's it. She would have started that way. But she realizes they're gone again and she just...
You have white skin. No tail.
I thought I was dreaming, but...
No tail whatsoever.
I wake up. I just slap myself.
No, he goes, okay, well, we should probably get you some coffee. Let's go to the cafeteria and get you some coffee. And then we should be good to go.
Alright, Nonagon steps out of the shower. She goes, where's the cafeteria?
Get some clothes on first. You can't walk around the school naked.
Why not? The mercenaries never cared before.
What mercenaries?
Our friends!
Who? Your friends are teachers, and mine are accountants.
What are accountants?
We gotta get that coffee soon. So he will help you get dressed. Leander, you're up next.
Great.
Oh, I cannot wait
Flash
for this.
speedily get into Sharon.
Side note before we move on, I'm not
It's
getting
gonna be a real
involved in
treat, 'cause this
Continue to
man-
bother him.
He's an old man.
Well, this is gonna be a nice little wake-up call for you. So, again, this will be a little bit on autopilot for each and every one of you. So for Leander, you wake up to a loud noise coming from the front of your door. As you get up to put some pants on, that you notice you've been sleeping on a couch. When you answer the door, no one is there. You look around and you still don't find anyone. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Do you want me to lick it for you?
No, it's not the same. And these are Peter's. I'm sure he doesn't want you licking his dice.
How many of you guys got that reference?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and lick it.
What is it?
Go ahead and lick that die real quick.
Hold on. Try it again.
Was it a natural 1?
No.
I quit.
17.
17. Okay. No.
It's perception And so you have a +4. It's 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right. So as
You can sell that now.
That's a lucky guy.
Nice. You want to bring my dog over? She can lick every single one of them.
I don't know how I feel about
If
this.
I send mine with you.
All right.
He'll be lucky.
So as you kind of like peek out, you notice that there's like a foot around the corner. So as you're looking at, you actually live in an apartment complex. But it's just a foot around the corner that you can tell that's still peeking out. What do you do?
I guess he'll look out more and be like, "Who's over there?"
You hear very like a younger man, so probably like a preteen in the 12s, 13. Go, oh man, I don't know why I went to that voice. I'm doing good. And the person turns around the corner and it's your ward. I was getting good at hiding. I don't know why he sounds like this. But
You sound like he's 85.
I don't know, okay? There's only about 4 voices I do, okay?
Just use your regular voice.
Fine.
85 from like Louisiana, like the bayou of Louisiana.
Have you heard Jebediah though?
That's exactly who I was thinking of.
That's why I don't do voices. I'm just gonna use my voice then. Yeah, we'll go.
Just for that one.
Just for that one. Okay. So he turns around. And he has a little like a bag, and he tosses it to you. You catch it, with the youthfulness that you never thought you would get again. You kind of look at yourself. You just have pants on, no shirt, but you're like ripped for someone of your age. Long hair and everything. Kind of have like that small scruff a person of like 16, 17 would have. No ears, no tail, nothing. You look fucking human.
You got Brendan Fraser from Going to Jungle.
He's like looking at
Oh
himself.
yes.
And your ward looks human
Yes,
as well.
Daddy.
Pineapples.
So, so Leander's like looking at himself and he's like, "I'm hideous."
Well, I wouldn't say that. You're just poor.
What?
You're poor. You don't have a lot of money.
What happened to all my gold?
Well, if you had gold, you wouldn't be living in the shitty part of town.
Somebody stole all my gold. I know it was you.
Why would I do it? I buy you breakfast every day.
No, no, no. I buy you breakfast.
Okay. Get a shirt on. Where's your money? How much money do you have?
Well, according to these pants, nothing on at the moment.
Okay. So how about next time you can buy breakfast then?
Okay.
Alright, so as you go into your apartment, you notice that it's literally like you live in your front room, which your bed is just a couch. There's like barely anything around, just a lot of dirty clothes and everything. Kind of live like a slob a little bit, but an organized slob. You know exactly what everything is.
Wow.
Wow.
there's
Sounds like
only-
my life.
Wow. How can you snatch her that hard right now?
Have you been in my room?
No!
Are you sure?
Well, except for that one time you showed us because of your statues.
Even
Your
more
fingers.
creepy, you know I go commando at home. Even more creepy.
You notice that
He
there's a
knows
lot
that I
of-
do drugs.
I hate every single one of you. Y'all are terrible.
Don't worry about the orgies.
You see a bunch of coffee cups everywhere.
It's Sam,
and
right?
A lot of wrappers as well. He brings you food from a place called Fire McGee's. What's called Fire McGee's right now because normally I pull up a random generator, but that was the first name that came to my mind. And he just sits down and talks to you. He's like, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no,
I can
no.
barely see nothing on that one.
Did you go out and buy your school supplies?
What?
You start school today. You remember, right?
What's that?
So you go and learn stuff. You're going to high school, and I'm going to junior high.
What?
Yes. You're supposed to pick up your book bags and everything from the store yesterday. Did you do that?
No.
Luckily, he takes off his backpack and pulls out another backpack. I prepped. Here you go.
What is that thing?
Your backpack. You
It's
have,
not made of leather.
They haven't made backpacks made of leather in how long ago?
Well, that's what I want.
Okay, you can't really complain right now.
You can't tell me what to do.
You're right. You're older than I am. but I'm the one who is offering you a free backpack and breakfast. And
You're damn right I'm older than you. I'm like 100 years old.
You're 17!
What?
Yes.
I haven't been 17 years old in years. I should be at a war then.
No!
Yes!
No, you're not old enough to go to war.
Yes, I am. You go to war when you're like 4.
Who fights babies?
Nobody.
From for this.
That's why they said-
Okay, so like, just go to school. I'll take you to school. Actually, I'll show you where your school's at. It seems like you worked way too hard last night.
Probably did.
Okay, can you please just go take a shower and get dressed, and we can go?
What's a shower?
I feel like this is a recurring joke now.
That's what
I'm not.
want to do, so.
Okay, you see that door right there?
Yes.
Open it, jump in the shower, clean yourself, and then come back out closed, please.
You want me to be clean in that room?
That's where you get clean in, yes.
No.
Three Musketeers.
There's like a lake or something, right?
That's way out of the way, and I wouldn't swim in that.
Why?
It's not.
But there's fish in there too. You can eat it all at the same time.
Not sanitary, and you're scared of fish if you do.
Don't know life. Get out of here.
Taking you to school. It's really weird to say.
Let's go to this school.
You'll get. Please get clean.
Okay.
Thank you. May I? Hey, where you at? You next.
He's loading.
He's loving.
He's
Yeah,
buffering.
I feel like I just created a running joke now.
You did.
Oh,
You absolutely did.
What's a shower? Oh god. that
What's a
is-
school?
What's a school?
Oh, just wait till we get to Iris.
No,
Oh,
wait till
that's
we get
gonna
to
be
core. Directionally impaired core.
Oh
The
no!
driving instructor.
Oh
Please. Now
no!
make
That's
it right.
terrifying.
She's pointing to the left. Now make it right.
Now make another right and another right.
I feel like I
we've been here
created
before.
demons.
This was just watermelon.
So May I? Are you ready?
This is watermelon margarita with wine thing.
You're muted.
I'm born ready.
All right. So May I? You wake up from a nice little dream with something jumping on your chest. As you open your eyes, you see your little sister on top of you, saying, "Wake up! I'm hungry. We're going to be late for school. Mom and Dad aren't back yet from their trip." What do you do?
I just look up groggily, and I just sort of look to see who is jumping on my chest.
You see your little sister.
Do I recognize her as my little sister?
She looks more human.
What are we doing?
Well, if you didn't toss an all-night rager last night, you would know that you're going back to school for the first time.
Man, Leander wants to go to one of those.
No. I'm too old for that.
Probably the same age.
You're 17.
Am I really? No, I'm not.
I'm 7.
Am I the oldest one?
Wow, you are young.
Oh, no,
Yes,
no.
you need to take me to school and hurry up.
I am too.
I don't know how to use the oven. Can you make me breakfast?
The worst of them all.
Fine. Yeah, fine. Give me a second. Let me
Students express their creativity.
let me get situated.
Okay. And she just waits.
Drink.
As I leave the room, I'll be in the dining area in a second.
Okay. She gets off of you and then goes and closes the door.
I look around. Where am I?
You're in a pretty much like a punk room with a lot of like spare and random contraptions.
Straight up punk.
Leander's a
There's a
bum.
bunch of beer bottles and alcohol around you as well.
Wait, is,
A skateboard as well.
is his dagger like on an ornamental shelf?
In a glass case.
I sort of get up and then I look at the bed, seeing this is not where I was last time.
Correct.
And then I sort of see my legs and the clothes and starting to see like my hands, and I see like this isn't me.
Question.
And then I go find a mirror.
Yes.
Is he normal height?
He's a short human.
Oh, okay.
He's a midget.
So as you go to the mirror, you see that you are a human child. Short hair, a little bit spiky, I'm assuming like a mohawk-ish.
Oh no.
I was thinking Guy Fieri.
You still no glasses whatsoever. You have like ripped jeans and everything. You slept in your pants, and a Led Zeppelin shirt or whatever shirt. We'll say an anonymous band shirt because of the fact that I didn't look up bands from that time period. Okay, cool. Let's say Led Zeppelin. I'm glad I got that one right.
I just sort of play with like my face, and I'm like, oh
drink this.
God.
I'm about to go.
And I keep acting, I'm like, oh, I haven't had that in years.
Yeah, I
I
know.
play with the mohawk, and I go, how did I get it to stick up like that?
And as you say that, you look around and there's some gel.
Don't eat it.
Oh, Core would have been.
Yeah,
I look at the gel suspiciously because I'm only used to that gel being used for one purpose, so I just like, ugh.
Alright. So as you kind of like looking yourself out, you hear, "May I? Is a fire bad?"
I immediately jump out, and then I look in a direction, left or right. Is there a hallway, left or right?
Yes, there's a hallway.
On both sides or on one side?
I will say on the left side.
I go to the left side.
Okay, you go and you kind of, you see some pictures of like family photos of you, that girl, and like two adults, and everything, and then there's one of you just trying to be like that cool punk kid.
Wow, what a
I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm just going the noise of fire.
Alright, so you see your little sister in the kitchen, who's trying to make toast, but the toast is now like smoking and everything. And you see a little step stool as well.
Oh, she's
I pick her up and I put her out of the way, and then I go and try and is it in a toaster oven?
I know, just one of like toaster things.
Sorcery.
Okay. I like try and yank the toast out, not knowing how this appliance works.
oh no.
So as you like try to do it, you keep like burning yourself slightly. And she goes, "You might want to unplug it."
fire damage.
Unplug.
Yeah, the plug right there. I couldn't reach it.
I look to where she points.
And there's like a little rubber snake-looking thing that's inside of a wall.
Snake is
A
nice.
snake! A snake! And I pull it out.
Roll me a percentile.
Chuck's toaster.
86.
Okay, so you chug it and you pull it out, but you pull it out way too strong because of the youthful body you have. It wraps around, missing your little sister, and just goes across the kitchen.
And I slam the toaster onto the ground, and then I step on it to make sure it doesn't like catch on fire.
All right, and she goes, "Aw." Okay.
You the heck is this thing?
It's a toaster.
Never heard of it before.
Well, you don't really use one. You're never really here.
Oh, delightful brother.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but you want breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Where do we keep the food?
In the cupboards. That's way up there.
I go to where she's pointing, and I start opening.
Okay, so you start opening and preparing breakfast. Oh, the best breakfast I guess you could.
That you know how
Well,
to
sort
make.
of like her guidance, because it's like maybe cereal, and I'm like, what is this? How do you make it? I don't know. You teach me.
So she'll go step by step with the cereal, but we'll go ahead and go on to the next person. Which is Core.
Yay.
Me?
You're up next.
Me?
This is gonna be a delight.
Are you sure me?
The
Yes,
funniest
yes.
thing is that Leander's the oldest of almost everybody, and he turns the youngest.
You and Mare are the same age.
All right. So Core, you wake up in your PJs. This again in a little bit of autopilot. Your bed is super comfy. It has like all these like lovely pillows and plush, like different animals.
You been
and
in my
everything.
room?
Okay, y'all can say that.
You know so much about our lives.
I pay attention. I'm sorry.
I
I
love
mean, he's only
pillows.
had us on Zoom for how many
but I don't.
bedrooms.
I
He
don't
hasn't
sit
seen
in my
mine.
bed. We sit in our living room.
Sometimes in the bed.
Except for that one episode where you had like 8 people in your bedroom and you
You
were
know,
like,
you
look
were
at
right.
my room, guys.
You're
mean
right.
last
So as you kind of like, as you're stretching and everything, and you kind of hear your little like hamster in his little cage. You go over to feed him, or your squirrel, whatever Gus is.
He's a chipmunk.
Chipmunk, sorry.
How dare he?
I will make him a hamster.
He could be a hamster because you can't have a chipmunk as a pet.
There
Yeah, you
go.
can. You absolutely can.
As long as it's a rescue.
I'll keep it as a chipmunk for now. So you go and feed him again on autopilot, but as you're kind of realizing that he's in a cage and he's not doing his normal Gus things, you do hear a sound that you thought you would never hear again in your life. What do you do?
Well, first she's gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Where am I?
This is a very lovely decorated room, very like earthy with some like plants in your room at the windowsill. You do see kind of like a necklace version of your staff hanging on the wall. Very earthy, like hippie clothing as well, scattered across the room with some books, backpacks, and whatnot, and a mirror as well.
She'll look at herself.
You go and you look human, a core version of human, but you still have your pink hair and everything. But you don't have the ears, you don't have the piercings or anything like that.
No piercing.
No piercings. No piercings.
I was wondering about that. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's weird.
Um,
So then she hears.
she hears that I think it was a lullaby, or forgot what it was in your backstory.
That was a lullaby.
Lullaby that you thought you'd never hear again.
She's gonna open the door and go towards it.
As you open the door and proceed to kind of follow and get louder and louder, you enter into a kitchen where you see your mom
I knew it.
standing there, kind of watering the plants, and she'll turn around and look at you and go, "Oh, hello, sweetie, you're up."
Oh, no.
She's gonna look at her and be like, Mom,
Yes.
it can't be you.
Well, I did just get back yesterday, so surprise!
She'll walk over to her and kind of touch her. This isn't real.
Yeah, it is. Do you want pancakes or eggs today?
Pancakes?
Yes. You want your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she'll touch her face more.
She's going like this. Is that you?
No, I love you too, sweetie.
She's gonna hug her.
Oh,
And,
she'll hug back.
Does it
Fully solid.
smell like her and feel
Yeah.
like her and
Smells
everything?
exactly like her.
Does it taste like? That's the thing is I can see Cor sitting there going, and as she's hugging her, she's like,
I hope
Mother.
this doesn't become a thing. I really hope this doesn't
Mother.
become a thing.
And you sat them next to each other.
I thought it would be a good idea.
Thought wrong.
putting me next to anyone is a terrible idea.
And then these
But it didn't work.
it didn't work.
No.
We get along too
Putting
well.
me next to you ain't great either.
No.
I quit.
I missed my
And that's
phone.
All
the
right, May, I
anniversary.
look like you're the DM now.
She's gonna just hold her tight and basically start crying.
Okay, oh, well, did you have a bad dream?
Been dead. I haven't seen you in over 10 years.
Well, I've been gone a week. I wasn't dead, sweetie.
She's gonna keep crying.
Okay, I guess we're going to spend our morning like this. Okay, so we'll go on. Well, eventually we'll have Cor just kind of stop crying, just sit down at a little bar, kind of like the one you guys see in front of you, and your mom will make the pancakes, and serve you, and you will have a lovely moment.
She'll poke at it what the fuck is this?
What are you?
And she was like, just eat up, and she'll kind of explain to you that.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do her emotions.
It tastes really good if you're tasting it.
She's just licking it.
Yeah,
But
if you lick
is it hot? How hot is
It's
it?
hot. There's butter on the side, and your mom will pour you a glass of milk and OJ.
Better.
Oh, you forgot!
He forgot!
Butter.
You buttered him up.
She recognizes this.
She puts the butter on the person or she gets the hose.
She puts butter on her mother.
You did this.
I did do this. So she'll explain that you have school today.
This school.
School is where you go and learn stuff. You know, you have a schedule. You know, do you want us to drive you or do you want to take your bike?
It's a bike.
The thing you usually ride to school.
What?
We got it for you when you kind of grew up, so you can ride through the park to go to school.
What is school?
Okay, well, we'll take you. We'll take you to school today, drop you off, and maybe on our way there we can swing by and get your favorite tea.
Oh, I like tea.
Perfect. Awesome. We can do a little mother-daughter bonding time.
I would like that.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I would too. I don't get to see you much because of my job, but you know, I like the time we spent together.
Does she still have her bracelet?
Hmm?
Like her actual bracelet that she had? It's like.
What was that? Okay. So we'll go ahead. It's around this time for you guys. It's about, we'll say like 7:15. We'll say about 7:15ish. You guys kind of each walk around like 6:45 around that time. Having a small exchange. So we're not going to really worry too much about like exact time until we get to school, and that will be on an exact time schedule. Here's kind of like that lovely intro. And may I, at any time you don't hear us, please let us know. So hopefully we can adjust or speak louder. Perfect. All right, for Iris. Oh, I waited a long time for this.
Oh,
I'm ready.
This is going to be like every other person, kind of going autopilot. But my description for Iris is you wake up just like a Disney princess would. With messy hair. You
So I'm seeing more of like oh my god, I can't think of her name.
Anna?
Princess Anna.
No, well, okay, yeah, that one was pretty good too. But I was thinking of
Merida?
yeah, Merida when she wakes up with the hair just like.
Either one, that's why I got the
Yeah,
inspiration.
except for that Merida's anti-girl and Iris is all girl.
She's not all girl, she's all woman.
Alright. Well, you do your normal routine. You take a shower in your private bathroom. You put on the most stylish clothes of the year, makeup and bling bling. Once you're ready for the day, oh dear God. Apparently you can't have a day.
No.
You get toppled over by a large spiritual monster and dead. Okay, Iris is dead. Take Kyle home. So yeah, once you're ready for your day, you hear laughter coming from kind of outside your room a little bit more, kind of downstairs. What do you do when you hear that laughter? So what do you do at all? So you're fully clothed, makeup, bling bling, all that fun stuff, and you kind of finally in no longer autopilot.
Well, when she's doing her makeup, she's actually gonna like no, because you have to look in the mirror for that.
Yeah, you.
So she's just gonna be like, eh?
No horns, no anything, human. Your hair is that like very stylish purple.
Okay.
So you'll keep that. Everything else, you have piercings on your ears.
Yeah.
But very Disney-ish, princess-like.
She's gonna check her boobs because Disney princesses don't have boobs.
I'll let you determine your boob size.
They're a little bit smaller than usual, but not too small.
Okay. Literally did not see that coming. I'm human. What are my boobs like? Are they good?
You gotta make sure everything's there.
How are her legs?
Does she still have her tattoos?
No, she does not have her tattoos.
She's gonna be really sad that she doesn't have her tattoos anymore. Her tattoos
What about
were
the
in.
thighs? I need to know.
We're not gonna go into that right now. So what does Iris do for this?
She's gonna be confused. She'll like peek her head out of her.
Sorry.
Oh,
I was like, what is going on?
Oh yeah, you haven't seen those since we bought them. Becca picked those
Oil
out.
drop knives are great.
I don't even see what she was
It's,
holding.
you
it's
cut
the
me a
knife that's
piece,
like that oil
please?
drop like
Yes,
in the
like our spoons.
I got so scared for a moment. I was like, did she cut herself?
But Iris is just gonna be like, just poke her head out and just be like, I'm confused and a little suspicious.
So as you poke your head out, you see there's a hallway to your right with some rooms, hallway to your left with some rooms, and to the left a bit, you see a set of staircases going down. Kind of like goes down this way and then comes back this way. Kind of.
She'll go downstairs.
As you go downstairs, you kind of start hearing kind of familiar voices. You hear the voice of your dad, and the voice of your mom. And it sounds like they're talking to someone.
Oh dear lord. She's gonna go down. She's gonna hear her parents, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck? I haven't seen them in a while. Like I'm in the middle of a campaign. I'm in the middle of a thing right now. Like."
What's a campaign?
Shut up.
Just putting this in the middle for you guys.
Thanks.
I'm good. If you want some, have it. I'm still full from my lunch.
But
I'm
she's.
full still from the lunch as well.
I haven't either.
There are more than one plate, so
Yeah, I know.
There's
You
also
guys
like
can-
10 pizzas.
and we have napkins. So please, go ahead and disperse some napkins and everything right now. It's what happens when you do a live thing.
Sorry.
It's all good.
She's gonna go downstairs and she's gonna be very confused.
So as you go downstairs, you kind of have a little bit way before you get to, we'll say, the kitchen area. You kind of turn around the corner, and at first you see your dad and your mom, obviously in human format. Sweet, thank you. Oh, you gave me more than one.
It's okay, just hold on to it.
Well, yeah, hold on.
Enjoy.
I get 2 plates.
I did it because I love you, Peter.
Love you too.
Put one on my side. I don't have a plate.
There you go. I don't know where stuff is. So yeah, you see your mom both talking to each other, and then they're looking at someone. You haven't quite seen that person yet. You get further in, kind of like in that little like doorway between the rooms, and you see Typhon. Their human form. He has a Letterman's jacket on with a lovely C on it. Still has that blue hair, or that dark blue hair that he's famous for, and everything. And he makes eye contact with you and goes, "Oh, hello, Wildfire. It seems like you're up and ready to start your day." Your parents will then turn and go, "Oh, hello, sweetie. Welcome. We're glad you're up. Hopefully we didn't wake you."
She's just gonna look at Typhon and be like, I thought you were dead!
No, I went away on a football game for the weekend. I just got back.
But I saw you die.
I mean, we didn't lose the game, we won, but I didn't die. I mean, I had a broken leg last year, but that's about it. But you could say my football skills are killer.
No.
She's just gonna be like, and she's gonna look at her. She's gonna look at her left hand and be like,
There's no ring.
and she's gonna be very confused. And she's just like flabbergasted by this whole thing. She's like, where am I?
Your mom or your dad will step in and go, "Sweetie, you're at home." I know it's a little difficult since we just moved here 2 weeks ago, but you know, you're getting used to it. Seems like you're making a lot of friends at school, which Typhon here is offering to drive you, since you guys haven't seen each other since you were both little kids.
Iris is gonna be like, what do you mean home? This isn't our tavern.
Oh, no, the inn, I think you're talking about, or the motel, hotel. I guess, is that what your young kids are calling it nowadays, the inn? Well, that's in town, which I'm going to run late for. So he'll grab your famous mug, pour coffee in it, go over to you, kiss you on the forehead, and say, "I'll see you later, sweetie." And he will
She's
exit.
gonna see the coffee and just be like, I need 5 cups of that.
No. You're not allowed coffee.
What?
We'll talk about that later. But he will greatly hold on to it and then exit the house. So it's just you, your mom, and Typhon.
She's just gonna look at Typhon and be like, "What do you mean you're giving me a ride to work? Like on the horse, or?"
No, in my car, and you mean to school.
I haven't been to school since I went to the College of Glamour.
I don't know what that is, but I'm here to take you to school for the day. Not for the day, I guess for the morning. Because we'll be at school all day.
So, like, if we're going to school, air quotes, because I don't believe you, you're learning, like, combat training and everything, right? And I'm learning spells.
No, I'm hopefully going to get a football scholarship to go to a very good college, while you still have 2 more years in school. And I think you're going to become a singer, maybe? Artist? I don't really know what your future holds.
Oof.
One, oof, that hurts.
This is my first time seeing you since you moved back. I haven't seen you in about 6 years.
Fucking hate you. She'd be like, yeah, because you ran away 6 years ago.
No, your family moved because of your dad's job. And since the hotel business has been making quite a bit of money, your dad wanted to start one here and kind of retouch with your roots.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. She's gonna be like, you're suspicious.
You sus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your mom would just like, oh, honey, just be nice to Typhon, how you've grown up into a fine young man and you've grown up to a fine young lady. So, why don't you two get scurry off to school and let your mother have her morning?
And she's just gonna look at her mom and be like, okay, bye.
Bye, I love you, sweetie. See you after school.
Bye.
Bye. So Typhon will walk you out, and you see a very nice car, a very sportsy car. It's a blue Mustang, and he'll go, "Oh, he'll show you to his ride." And she'll, "Don't worry, she's a good. She's called the Unlucky."
Yes.
It's not the reason why you think. It's just because the car breaks down quite a bit. So I'm very unlucky driving her. But don't worry, I patched her up, so it's fine.
Are you still allergic to cinnamon?
Yeah, why?
Just curious.
No, I'm surprised you remember that.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to forget you just blowing up like a balloon.
Well, this is what happens when you dare me to put a spoonful of cinnamon in my mouth as kids.
I didn't know then.
Well, I didn't know either. We found out.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's head off to school. So he'll open the door for you and have you get in, and then you guys will drive. For each and every other one of you guys will eventually gather your stuff. Are you driving, Thoror, or do you want to have someone take you?
No, have him drive. Have him drive.
I'm like, drive.
Yes, Thoror.
Yeah, I'll drive.
Your friend looks at you. Go ahead and make me a deception check. But for this, you will just roll a flat deception. There will be no bonuses to this.
Deception?
Yes, like you're lying. That is a correct skill, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay.
Just
so
flat, no bonuses, no anything.
No charisma modifier bonus.
Correct. No charisma modifier or anything.
That's
Just
not
a
fun.
flat roll.
That's a 9.
Your friend goes, yeah, no, I'm gonna drive you. I'll pick you up too. But we'll take your car. We'll take the van. No, we're not gonna take the van. Leave the van here. We'll take the cars.
Oh, you have a
We'll go ahead and get you some coffee. So they'll take your keys from you, and as you take that shower and everything, and then they'll.
Do I need the keys for this work
to get into your classroom, yes, you should be. We should get there soon.
Cool.
So you can.
I'll need those keys back.
Yes, we're going to park the car for you and everything, and send you on your way.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. You're getting a ride with your mom.
Oh, she's gonna be like,
She's gonna kick it. This time, this is where she would have her staff and be like,
just
What
get in,
are
sweetie.
you?
Get in, sweetie.
Is it gonna eat me?
No, cars don't do that.
Let's just jump in and go.
I want to know the reaction when her mom gets in before her.
She'll open up the door, sits down, buckle up, and everything. It's like a very station wagon-y, very like mom vehicle.
God.
The monster ate her!
That's what I was looking for.
You can clearly see your mom through the windshield, the front windshield, and she goes, "Come on, Cor, we're not doing this again."
again?
Okay, this is why we got you a bike, because you're afraid of driving.
It's a bike.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're having one of your episodes. It's fine. She gets out. Pulls. Okay, come here, sweetie. Come here. Okay, she's gonna take your hand. She's gonna take your hand and move you to open the door. It's okay. It's okay. She's gonna put you down. It is. Put you at it.
Wait. Did you try to take your chipmunk with you?
Gus is still up there. He's not going to school. I'll go get him. Brings a cage down.
Please tell me she's in my class. Please tell me she's in my class.
So Thoror, I'll give you your class schedule.
Yes!
You can give that to Thoror.
No.
And you can give that, I do believe, to Nagan. But like your class schedules.
That too? Ooh, that's gonna be a hard. Oh no, that probably won't be a hard.
Where's my
one.
roll call at?
Any roll
Let's
call?
go. Shabuya. Yeah. Shabuya. Roll call.
So I do believe
My
we'll
name is
get.
Kevin.
I'll explain
Yeah.
those in a little bit. To go ahead and take a little bit because you guys are the teachers right now. Senguine would have been the other teacher. Actually, he's a guidance counselor.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Senguine is the guidance counselor at school.
Oh no!
Oh, dear
Um,
Lord. I wish he was here.
Leander, you and him will kind of bus hop. You and him, you and your ward will take buses on over there.
We're great.
Wow.
We're
Nagan, you obviously had your coffee time and everything. Yeah, you guys, you're already there. Everyone is making their way.
At
over
some
to
point
it.
after we get dressed, can I
That's
ask
what you were
Bryce how
waiting
long
for.
I have to wait before I bust into this treasure
I
chest
was
on the
like,
walls?
I need to know.
No, you don't bust into lockers at all.
But that's how you find the
Yeah, I'm
gold
gonna put some
and
more in.
stuff. I mean, this is how adventuring
Wait a
works.
minute.
You open
Yeah,
the
that's what I
locked
asked him.
things and you take the stuff.
No,
she
those
was
are
like-
kids' lockers.
she's
They have
like,
the
"Do you
stuff
want
in them
pizza?"
so they can take to the classroom.
That's the only
Well, they
reason
left
that
it
she asked
somewhere.
me.
I mean, they left it somewhere I can find it. So
They
like,
have the combinations. It's fine.
I can have
We
the
got two.
combinations.
You can't. You're not
We
allowed to
still
go
have
in there
coins.
unless the principal says so.
We're fat.
Oh my god, I love
Principal?
Yes, Principal Kane.
She like
Yes.
the commander?
Yes, he is the commander of the school.
Well, principal, what?
Kane.
Oh, shit.
I'm glad you guys caught that.
Continue.
Fine.
Alright, just make sure you're at least in your
You leave
class.
it open though, it's mine.
Make sure you're in the gym
Leave
at
it
least
open,
at
it's
7:50, so when your students come in, you can greet them and do roll call at 8. Okay?
Great.
He's gonna slap you on the ass one more time, give you a kiss, and go, "I'll see you for our date later today." Okay? Later tonight.
Yes, boo.
Alright. And he waddles away.
Oh, yes.
You're
I just
bubbling.
watched.
Oh, am I?
All 4 of the lunch ladies look at you. And speak in Spanish.
What? You will be jealous, okay? It's mine. Leave him alone.
I can't speak Spanish, or I would.
Wow, what a disgrace of a Mexican.
Oh.
So as you and your mom
It's okay,
are
I'm
going
useless
to
as
school,
a Mexican as
I was
well.
gonna say, this
Speaking
is
of Mexican, where's the corn?
She's doing
Yes.
it right now.
We're gonna get
I love you for bringing that.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
going to do it at a break just because it's messy to me.
Yep, I got you.
Perfect. All right, so you guys will each eventually go. Yes. So,
Sorry, I
Peter's
wanted
gonna
to
yell
know
at us
about
with,
my
mayonnaise on his
appearance.
face.
Do I still have my beautiful beard and my hair?
it is more trimmed for professional. You're very much a
You're not
professional looking
scraggly.
look. But you do kind of have that that new age theater teacher style to you.
Psychoics.
So,
So basically, you had long hair.
yeah, I was about to say. So me when I had long hair.
I don't know what you look like with long hair, so yeah.
This is awkward.
We'll say that your character has long hair, but he keeps it in a little ponytail.
Oh,
So me when I was okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yes, everyone.
Is it like braided? Like can
No,
I have
just-
my dwarvish braids?
Don't have dwarves braids.
You look like you have hair given by Matt Mercer.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we'll give.
Like that.
Yes, actually, wow, that's exactly how I imagined him. Yes.
Because you know us so well.
Stop it.
Yeah. So
Would
that's
you-
Literally his profile picture.
Well, I know who's been stalking me now.
I would hope so.
I'm talking about you.
That's why he's a ghost Pokemon.
So we'll go with Leander, and we'll have a little conversation with your bus ride. So you and your warlord
Looks
taking
like a
the
baby
bus.
right there.
He will look at you and go, "Okay, just make sure you get off at the next stop, and then go directly into the school." Okay.
Okay, what does this school look like?
It's a big building. It will say "Greetings High" on it. Your first class is gym. Don't forget that.
I get to punch people?
No.
You said
No, you-
greetings, Jim? Or
Greetings High.
Greetings High. Okay.
No, it's your homeroom. That's where you catch up on homework and maybe do some sports. I don't know what your teacher's gonna do for the day.
Wrestling.
That's not until the summer.
You can do wrestling whenever you want.
You can. Just make sure you don't do it at school. Unless it's self-defense.
So I can fight at school.
You can't fight at school unless it's self-defense and someone... Actually, don't fight at school at all.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Where's my great axe?
You what?
My great axe.
You don't own a great axe. Unless you bought one without me knowing.
I have a great axe.
Where?
That's why I'm asking where it is.
Okay, well, luckily you probably left it at home, so good.
You never leave anywhere without your great axe.
You're not allowed to take a great axe to school
Why?
because it's considered a weapon.
But there are people there. What if they attack?
You're a child.
I'm not a child.
Sorry, you're a teenager.
I'm a man.
You're a teenager.
I'm a man.
You're...
I'm a lion.
Why do I learn stuff from you?
Because you adore me.
I do. This is true. God.
Next stop.
So many questions.
Bards racer head now.
We'll give me a second.
Next stop.
Yes. So,
What
no,
bike-
no, no. The one after this one. This one is my stop. The next one's yours.
Why are you stopping first?
Because I go to junior high school.
But I need to watch you.
You can't. You already graduated from there, so you go to high school. Next year, I will join you in high school for 2 years, or 1 year, I think. And then you'll go on with your life. And then I'll hopefully catch up later in life.
Okay.
Okay. Well, remember, not this stop, but the next one.
Got it.
Okay.
The
and
next stop.
I already put your lunch money in there, so please don't all spend it on comic books or
You
stuff.
gave me gold?
I gave you money.
This kid doesn't know anything.
Okay. There's enough for food and maybe some snacks. It's like $5, I think. Maybe 10. Forgot what I packed for you. Alright, please go to school and then just go home afterwards and we'll talk more.
Do I remember where I live?
I would hope so. If not, just wait for me after school.
Okay, explore.
Sure, we'll say it's a training exercise, like a hide and go seek one.
Great! Parkour.
I don't know what that is, but sure, we can call it parkour.
Yes.
Okay, the bus stops and he gets off. Remember, next stop.
Okay, next stop.
Please don't pull a core. Please don't pull a core. And he gets off and goes to a building.
He
Unless
knows
it's...
who I am.
No, that was Peter saying, please don't pull a core. Please don't pull a core. Because if you miss this stop, fuck. Yes.
Playing remote around.
You know what? That's why he had her mom take her.
He's like, no.
Is he a furry?
No.
Because he's like, I'm a lion.
Oh.
Furry.
What was your question?
Iris forgot to check if she had her slide whistle. Does she have it?
Yeah, she'll have it.
Okay.
Wow.
Do I have my bagpipe?
You're a theater teacher,
Whoa.
no shit.
You're not at school yet. So we'll go, and then Cord, we'll go to Cord to kind of like, I'm saving May-Ighe for a little bit because May-Ighe's gonna have a lovely experience walking to school.
Oh, no.
Or whatever he's doing.
no.
So we'll save May-Ighe for a little bit. I kind of want to get you guys have like a little bit time with your loved ones or friends. So Cord, do you guys talk about anything
You
when you're in the
have
car?
fuck ones.
Did she give her the whole cage of Gus?
Yeah.
Or she pulls him out.
Yeah, well, just make sure you take the cage with you. Sweetie, we talked about this. You can't hold him the whole time. You gotta put him in the cage.
Oh, this is funny.
Put him in her hair.
Okay, sweetie. We talked about this. You can't do that. It's not sanitary. Okay. Just go get you your tea.
She's just gonna-
Gus, does he run away?
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Oh,
I didn't want to break her heart now.
Don't you fuck with my plans.
So you go to
She's
like
gonna
this.
be like, fuck's going on?
So as you
She's having the worst trip of her life.
So is this me after getting out of the shower?
I don't know. This, probably. So they'll go to this little tea shop in town. Again, you're seeing all these cars and machines and everything, people walking around with headphones and everything of this time period. They give you your tea and you get back in the car, a little grudgingly, but a little bit quicker this time. And then you just have a nice little moment with you and your mom going to school. Sound good? Alright. So Iris, do you want to talk to Typhon about anything? As he's driving, you actually will get to school quicker because you live closer to school than the majority of the group.
Then poor Leander.
I'm a poke him a little bit because I'm not really sure he's actually there.
I'm here.
Are you sure about that?
Quite positive.
Are you sure about that? You do.
Why won't my mom let me drink coffee?
Because you have a caffeine addiction.
That's a problem?
You don't, yes, Iris, because you go through these, from what your mom told me, actually, it was very funny. You go through these very high times where you don't sleep and then you just pass out at school.
And that's a problem?
You need to learn to graduate. I know you got this year and next year, but after that, you're going to go to college.
But I already went to college.
You haven't yet.
Yes, I have.
Not yet.
I learned to become one of the best bards in the College of Glamour.
What's a bard?
You've known me for like 20 years.
I've known you for about, 16 now? You're about 16, 17?
No, I'm like 33.
No. You're a junior and I'm a senior.
Yeah.
So I'm about a year or two older than you.
Leander needs this.
I'm so confused.
Do you want to drop by anywhere and get like a coffee or something?
Yes,
I won't
please.
tell your mom.
Oh God, please.
Just don't tell her that I took you, okay?
Maybe I can like think straight and like process all of this with a coffee. That'd be great.
Alright. So as you and Typhon pull up to a light, go ahead and roll me a flat perception check.
Oh dear fucking lord.
And then after this little scenario, we'll get to May-Ighe.
Here, put her plate on top of this.
May I even
Shut
get
up.
my bus?
The whole thing takes place in a hospital. Got ya!
What is...
And we're all in the psych ward.
Perception is wisdom.
And we all have tumors.
What do you get?
You got a 3.
Four.
4.
Do you want me to look through dice?
No, it's a flat.
Oh,
Okay,
it's flat.
Core, roll me a perception flat.
She's got some lingering luck from P-Pop. She snuggled with her today, so if you need her to lick your dice.
What do you get? Oh wow!
I guess all the luck is gone.
Here, hold on. Let me lick it.
What was it?
17.
Okay, well, too bad we're not taking that. My bad.
Remember
Okay.
that next time.
So I will say for the stupidity of luck, we'll say Iris, and Typhon are, at that light. Their car passes by, and Iris, as you're kind of like turning, you see as the car passes the street, you just see Cor.
And I'm just gonna be like,
You see someone that looks like Cor with the pink hair and everything. You see Gus is doing the same to the window.
I'm just gonna look and be like, is that Cor?
And
Quite
Cor,
honestly, with your pink hair and your face pressed to the glass, so your nose is kind of flat.
Yeah.
So it's
Kind of
not-
looks the same.
It's not even like full on. It's just like
yeah.
one eye. Like, oh
Cor,
my
you
god.
see Iris in the car with Typhon. As you guys are passing the intersection.
Is that Iris?
And your mom keeps driving. Who's Iris, sweetie?
She like tries to go through the glass,
No,
but she's
no.
just like,
Yeah,
what?
just-
What is this sorcery?
So you guys keep going, and Typhon will drive to a coffee shop. You get the coffee and everything, and then from there you guys will drive to school. Not Leander, sorry.
Lee.
Lee May-Ighe.
Let me out.
Hello, May-Ighe. So
Congratulations, you're a meme.
you will prepare cereal for you and your sister. You guys will get ready, and you will start to walk her to school.
Nope.
Do you have anything you want to talk to her about as you guys are walking to school?
I do this thing because May-Ighe doesn't know where her school is. He goes, all right, this is a challenge for you. You have to walk me to your school. This is a test.
She grabs your hand and like runs like a little kid would.
And I was like, "Mm." And he takes about 5 minutes for him to like realize that like this is his sister. So he holds his sister's hand with a little bit more, instead of it being very cautious, it's more guarding and loving. Like, this is my little sister. I've missed her.
And she'll take you into town. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
She doesn't know where she's going either.
She's pulling a cord.
12.
12.
Wait, perception?
No, percentile.
Yeah, 12.
Okay.
Oh.
So you don't have to worry about it. So she'll pull you in what direction she thinks is the best way. And you eventually get to this kind of like auto shop, body shop. And as you're passing the corner, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Dear Lord.
Oh
Is
no.
it-
I'm not
Is this
ready.
with any bonuses or just a flat roll?
This is just gonna be a flat roll right now.
Nat 1.
Oh no! I hate
But
you,
you're a
Peter.
halfling.
No, he's not taking
Oh no! We're gonna start it out like
Technically,
this.
we're happy
That's why
right
we
now.
don't have any of
I'm
our
a
bonuses
human.
that are all flat, because we're human.
So I don't know.
He made him human
Do
on
you-
purpose.
Do you want me to lick your dice?
Yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and.
All right, go ahead. Try again.
Okay, cool. It was a 9.
It was better than a 9.
Alright,
It's
so
9 times 4.
So as you so your sister will run forward, and then you just see this big hulking arm just grab you by the scruff of your shirt and just slam you against the wall,
Oh god.
kind of you losing breath. And in front of you, you see this very muscular, like young adult, piercings, like an auto body shirt on, which not really a skinhead, but it has like shaved sides and a little like patch on the top. You see that. You see another gentleman having his arm around your sister, just like kind of like holding her there, because the pull was so strong that it broke you guys' grip. And he's wearing more like a suit attire, white pants, black buttoned shirt, red vest. His hair is kind of like spiked a little bit, but it's like blue. And the guy who looks a little bit more fancier, he does have some jewelry on around his neck and arms. He goes, "Well, hello, May-Ighe."
Oh, that's
I'm not gonna use that voice. Hello, May-Ighe. Kind of more in like a threatening voice.
What are you doing? Let me go.
Oh, we're not going until you pay us our quota, which you were down by 2 last night.
Huh?
You decided to have a party instead of out working. You didn't think we were noticed, did you?
I didn't even notice. What are you trying to escape the grapple?
Go ahead and roll, and the check flat.
Yeah, that.
5.
All right, he pulls you back and slams you again against. You'll take at this point 2 points of damage.
Oh, okay. And health for this, is it my character 5?
It would be your level 1 health.
Okay.
And the guy will go, oh, now, May I don't, you know this never works. So instead of 2 cars you're going to steal after school, we're going to make it 4.
I don't even know what a car is.
We're not falling for this again, May I. You got us last year with this. We're not gonna.
Got us
We're not gonna do this again.
No.
You know what? I think we'll
I'm
do.
really not good with lying. I don't know what a car is.
He'll do it one more time to take another point of damage.
Oh.
Now, May I. You're gonna do this, or we might have to have you suffer another accident in the family. If you know what we mean.
I look over to my sister and I go, okay, I'll do it. Just leave her alone.
Perfect. So we're gonna give you a list. This list has 4 cars we want you to steal.
Okay, where are they?
That's your job to find them.
Fuck me.
Language, there's a child here. He'll pull you back and slam you one more time.
Gosh.
For a total of 4 points of damage at this point.
Oh, I am bleeding from the back of my skull.
Okay.
Ow. Just let me down.
Oh, not yet. He's gonna reach into your pockets and find a 20. This will be a nice little payment for now.
What was that?
It's money. It's what we use.
But don't we pay in like gold and silver and stuff?
Do you have some gold? You're not telling us, may I?
I don't know. I attempt to search my pockets to see if I have my gold.
Roll a percentile.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
40. Oh wait, hold on. 43.
40 what?
43.
Alright, you find a silver coin in your pocket.
It's a quarter.
It's a dime. Not even.
Okay, well here's the silver piece.
That's a quarter.
It's silver.
It's
Like 10 of these is worth 1 gold.
no, 5 of those equals $1.
4.
Oh, he says 5. I know how much it takes. He says 5.
Intelligent, calm down.
Ow, I think you hit me so many times I'm confused. I threw the currency and I put it back into my pocket.
So you know what? We're gonna drive you to school just so you know how serious we are about these cars.
What a nice
Oh no, I'm going to school.
Yes, you just got off of parole. Sorry, not parole. What's that thingy you put around?
Juvie?
Yeah, probation. Thank you, buff man. And cat who walked by.
It's not a cat, it's a pigeon.
Probation.
It's a metagaming pigeon.
Probation. House arrest.
What did I do?
You tried to steal the mayor's car.
Not the mayor. I hope it's a bear.
I just look very confused.
His name is.
I don't even know what a car is. Yeah, I tried to steal. Are we in Greenest?
What's greenest?
Sorry, I'm just my head hurts and of course I'm bleeding. Thank you. Do they have any sort of name tag or anything?
Nope. Your best look is just the way they look. That's the best description you have.
Ow, I'm bleeding, and then I wipe it against the wall because I don't want it on my clothes that are already damaged.
All right, so they'll take you and your sister into a car and then drive you guys to school.
I put my arm around my sister, sort of trying to protect her.
Sorry, let me rephrase this. They put your sister in a seat and they just toss you in the car.
At least they're nice to your sister.
Yeah.
The bullies, not jerks. Okay.
I mean, they're driving her to school.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty nice jerks for driving you to school. I'm just saying.
I just sort of sit there in awkward silence, not saying anything because I am so confused as to what's going on.
All right, so at this point we're gonna do things. We're gonna take a little break from the story, not from food or anything, because that will be at 7:30. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and take our early break here, but you will have to do something during the break. So to let our audience at home know, they're going to be kind of creating their characters of this world here. The group is going to have 10 points to spend on their stuff. Right behind you guys. Whatever you don't spend, your character keeps for money. You don't have to spend all of it, so you have to pretty much build a human version of your character. Your stats are the same, but you get no racial abilities. You get no class abilities unless you buy them.
We all went, oh.
We got some great racial fruit.
Now,
Yeah, it was like dark
here's the
vision.
thing. If you buy a weapon and you plan on taking it out, you have to justify it. As in, if you walk around with a great axe, people are going to look at you and probably
Well, he's
get
already
arrested.
poor. They're already looking at him.
For my
Probably
spellcasters,
call the police.
cantrips are 2-for-1 deal. But then from there, your spells are from 1 spell point to...
Feats are free.
Your feats are free. For those of you who did feats, it's kind of what you do for like a school activity. So since she has pull-on masters, she kind of like a color guard type, or she's kind of self-defense with that. You don't have pull-on master as a feat?
No, I do, but you said color guard.
I was just using that
about
as an
Lucky?
example.
What about Lucky?
I was just using that as an example. But you won't be picking your spells. I'll be laying out the spells in front of you, and you'll pick one card at random. So, be very careful on what you do. So again, if you buy your skills but you do not unlock your proficiencies, you won't be able to add your proficiency to the roll. So for example, if say core is medicine, and she bought the skill for
Can I just
medicine,
circle
she'll be able to roll that just with her ability mod, not her proficiency if she didn't unlock it. So we're gonna have the group do that. There's note cards in the middle. You guys can write your characters on that.
What if my cantrip is a racial ability?
That will have to be bought as well.
So I mean, like, am I buying it as a 2-for-1 cantrip, or am I buying it as a racial
That
ability?
will be a racial ability.
Because pretty much all my cantrips are racial. These are things that I can do because I'm a people.
Because since you are not...
Rare ability.
Yeah, I wrote that wrong. Sorry about that. So we're going to head and pause there. We'll take our 15-minute break early. Thank you for tuning in. Check in part 2 when we come back.